I'm not using this carburetor at the moment, as I already got one on the bike, but here's something I can show you. You can buy these kits online. This one came from Amazon, and for this particular model it says Suzuki K15. So I believe it's more in line with this K11P. But I will show you what's inside. You can see I got a brand new needle valve. It all looks to be the right replacement. So you got the needle valve assembly, which is this needle valve assembly. We have a gasket. Which will fit, which I will need. This one's cracked, so I will use this gasket. And you got the spring. You got a brand new spring. There is a difference between the two, and that's diameters. This one's wider, this one's narrower. This little spring, okay, if you can see it, there's a little spring in here, and it goes in here. Like I said, this kit came off Amazon, so if you happen to have one of these older bikes, you still can probably tune it up. Let's do this bottom part first. We put this in, the needle jet. Snug it up with the nape. We also put this in, and it goes into here. Might as well warn you now, I'm no expert. I'm just learning as I go along. Like I said, I got this winter project that I'm working on. It's my first one. And hopefully there'll be many more. So the terms I use are not correct, but I can do my best. Oh, some of you guys are pretty smart. You're wondering where's the gasket. Actually, a lot of you guys are smart. Majority of you are. The only newbies are the ones making the videos. And you can learn from our mistake. My mistake. Drop the needle valve in. Put the float down. Put the flap onto the needle valve. So it pushes and lifts. Right here, there's a little stopper on this flap. And there's a flap here and a flap there. Slide a pin in. And the float. Now if these floats have a hole in it, then you would have to search for a new one or solder it. But I think this one's okay. And you can test it by putting it in water and see if it floats. You can throw the gasket on. This tube is going to ride into here. Put the 4 Phillips back in with the lock washers. Grab a Phillips. When you're tightening the bolts, you will crisscross. Just snug it down till it stops. Just snug. I would probably use some blue Loctite. After all, it is a trail bike and it can rattle apart. Just snug it up. You might get a better picture. I don't know if you can see the C-clip. You can put it in the middle, upper or lower. There's about 4 positions. And what that's going to do is it's going to either sit there or it's going to sit there or there. Put this needle clip stopper. It's going to stop that. Actually, I think this works perfect. Push it down flat, square, down flat and square. Now what that little thing spring clip does is stop it from coming out. The little C-clip hits this stopper. Again, this can only go one way. There's a little knob in there and that slides in between the groove. Hopefully as time continues I will get a better camera system, get a tripod, and it just pops in. And you will be able to see it in there. And then the spring goes on top. Switch the spring down. I wish this kit came with a larger spring. This one's pretty rusted. This is a starter plunger. This is starter plunger screen. Cable attaches to it. And that was a 13 mil. And this is a 7 mil cable adjuster with a nut. So the cable goes in through here, the cable goes in through there. For now, I'm just going to take it off this one. This is 7 mil too, so it's the right size. And when they say 7 mil, when you go buy one, I guess they're referring to the wrench size. And there we have it. We took it apart and we put it back together. And that was for the Hillbilly. And the clamps on like this. This is some kind of steel. Cast iron, maybe. Cast iron. This is aluminum. This is what made the K15 more of a street bike and lighter. There's quite the difference in the weight. So the main purpose of the video is to show you that it's no big deal. The carburetors, these ones are very simple to work on. And you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And if I can't do it, you still can do it. And if you have one and you're working on one and you don't have the schematics, I have a little drawing here. So, but you can find them online. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.